everyone, I'm Master Coach Gretchen Heido, and I specialize in helping coaches learn the ins and outs of business development. Today I want to talk to you about overcoming objections with your potential coaching clients. I know, we're all thinking about it. There are a lot of ways that you can start to handle a client's money objections. Part of it is in the setup. Let's say a client asks you how much you charge. What I want you to do is slow down. Slow your mind down, slow your body down, and practice this. I'm glad that you asked. Before we get into the pricing, I actually have a few requirements for everyone that I work with. The first is that you're ready. I don't actually know what's going on in your life right now, but I can tell you this. Working with me shakes things up, and it's going to change your life. So for everyone, it's a little bit different. You only know if you're ready. Now, the client's typically going to say something like, I was born ready. If they do, then you get to go on to the next requirement, which for me is their commitment level. So I like to say, coaching's more than a financial investment. It's going to be an investment of your time, it's an investment to your personal change, and it's going to require a commitment to follow through, a commitment to being different. Are you up for that? If they say yes, then here's the third requirement. I coach everyone before we decide to work together. And the reason for that is that I want them to experience coaching with me so that they know what it is and what they're actually getting. These requirements are for both of you. It's to make sure that the client is a good fit and that as a coach, you are the right coach for them. We're not supposed to take every client that comes our way. We need to test them for their readiness, and from there you're going to make your highest recommendation. So what that is let's say the person says, well, how do we work together? Great, I'm glad we're here. My highest recommendation is, and then you talk about it. Maybe it's your 6-month program. Maybe it's your 3-month program. But either way, you're going to say, my highest recommendation is, we work together for 6 months. During that time, we're going to work on your vision. We're going to see the strategy that we need to support that vision. We're going to look at your blocks. From there, we're going to do an energy audit to see how you're really spending your time. And after they nod and they say, that sounds great, then you tell them how many sessions they get in the particulars. We really want to keep the clients in their right brain, the creative center, not in their left brain where they're trying to figure things out. So when you do that, if they do say yes, the next thing that you want to do is make sure that you really slow yourself down when you say the price. So let's say your 6-month program is $10,000. It sounds like this. Tuition for the program is $10,000. And then I want you to be quiet. Sometimes they're going to say things like, that's a lot of money. Never argue. What you're going to say instead is, it is, and I wouldn't want you to do it unless you were 100% sure that it was going to work for you. Who would you need to be to step into that investment making a difference? Let them tell you. The other part too is that when someone balks at the money, most of the time it's because they haven't had enough of an experience with you. They don't value it, they don't know what coaching really is, and they're afraid. So always offer up that coaching session. Remember, people pay for boats, timeshares, and all sorts of things that they can't afford. So we want to make sure that we're going deeper. If it weren't about the money, would they want to do it? Find out, get in there. Always have guidelines for the clients that you want to work with. Always make sure to slow things down. And remember, pricing isn't personal. If someone says no, don't make it about you. Your value is never going to be a number. It's in the change that you bring people. If you haven't brought enough change, your potential client might need another experience with you. And sometimes it's just not the right time. But remember, where change is where money is created. Money objections are almost always solved by slowing down and going deeper. I can hardly wait to hear how this goes for you. Happy coaching!